would like you all to do now is that when we start our case presentation, the idea of the case presentation is not so much the end outcome. It is important in real life, but what I'm interested in this next 1 hour is to provide a lot of feedback in terms of cara pemikiran. That means how you are thinking and how you're applying strategic foresight and strategic planning into the process of developing strategies for business. Okay, remember, we all been doing strategy development. Okay, we all been doing a lot of process planning. We have been doing this, but now how we use strategic foresight involving strategic thinking and strategic planning. Okay, strategic thinking and strategic forecasting into this. Now, I'll be very honest. Okay, I want to be your friends, and I'll be your friends by being brutally honest on my feedback. I don't want to be friends where all you're happy, and whatever that you'll say, oh, very good, because that is not going to help you. Being friends with me is not going to help you. For you to get back feedback, for you to develop an idea is going to be. So, can I have your permission to be reasonably honest with my feedback? Okay, so that then you can learn. All right? Okay. So now I like to welcome pasukan Wolf. English very similar to Wolf. Okay. To give the presentation. Easy to type.
Assalamualaikum and very good evening everyone. So we are from the Wolf team. We present about the Astro. So this one is our basic SWOT analysis for the Astro. They have the kid-friendly channel platform. They also have the live international sport channel and also easily accessible via the mobile apps. For the opportunity, they collaborate with the other international platform, introduce the new merchandise based on the trendy movie or channel to look on the technology that Astro channel is accessible without the decoder. This one is the list of opportunity that we are thinking. And then for the weakness, technical disruption during the bad weather, example rain, and then new service with the expensive monthly fees because they have the few bundle with the extra.
Mahal kan? Very mahal.
And then the third one is the frequently repetitive show program. And then the difficult to unsubscribe or terminate of the service. They have a lot of excuses. And then for the threat, rapid technological changes. This one we are mean about from the satellite to the internet. Then the second one, intense competition from the online access because we have now newcomer about Netflix, YouTube, Prime Movie, and also etc. And then the third one is the availability of the smart TV in the market, which is within the live channel. Example of my IPTV or also the Netflix and YouTube and so on.
And there's plus a lot of illegal content service provider too. I mean, you just pay some money to some channelman company. They can give you any channel you want around the world.
One off again.
Yeah, one off. Which is a threat. Agree.
So for the SWOT and TAO analysis, strength opportunities, collaborate with the international platform, specifically on the kids educational and entertainment. For example, Astro have a local entertainment such as Bobo Boy, and then we collaborate with the international Cocomelon and so on, the kid. And then form the partnership with the filmmaker on the release update to prepare the merchandise. For example, we have a Barbie, and then we can prepare the merchandise by Astro.
Barbie?
Barbie movie.
Oh, Barbie movie. Barbie. Tiba-tiba I dengar Barbie pula. Okay. Training.
The third one is the collaboration with the TV manufacturer. This one is we build the Astro software in the Android or smart TV.
But a lot of it right now they take up, Those days they used to have, but they took up the software. So it's very good idea.
Right. So and then the weakness and opportunities, develop the cost-effective channel package with affordable monthly fee. Because sometimes they put the bundle like 10 or 12, 20 channel, but we want only 2 or 3 only. So it's better for us to customize and then we pay for what we are using.
People use that.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Normally when you want to take, they will give me channel that I never watch.
Yes.
And then that one particular extra channel I have to get many other channel.
Yes,
Yeah.
agree. And then we need to pay more.
Yeah.
And then to expand the internet accessibility by collaboration with the technology companies. This one from the satellite to the internet based. And then for strength and traits, differentiate channel program by emphasizing unique feature and benefit compared to established competitor. For example, Astro have a live sport channel, which is the like the Netflix.
It's a strength.
Others don't have lah. And then the weakness and trait, prioritize user feedback and review to quickly identify and address issue. This one more on the customer service. And then focus on building the loyal user base. For example, we have subscribed for 2 years, maybe we have the next discount for the yearly package lah.
Good or not, this analysis?
Okay, good.
Okay.
Nice.
So I also think it's very good. In fact, I just terminated, my wife and I terminated our Astro, and many of the things you say are very reflective of what we say. Okay. So minta
Permission.
no, how you say pause in Malay?
Hold.
Hold.
Malay.
Hold is not Malay.
Alamak.
Tahan.
Tahan bukan.
Take a pause lah. Take a pause.
Pause.
Take a break lah.
Take a break. So in
Malay.
Malay is what?
Rehat.
Rehat sebentar.
Rehat dulu. Okay? But don't have to rehat. Just sikit rehat. I nak tanya sesoalan.
Okay, sure.
Astro tak tahu benda ini ya semua.
Tahu?
I think
So my question is that if we come up with this and we say, iyalah must do this, iyalah must do that, why Astro never do?
but the Asian plan is not there.
I think they
You think so?
underestimate the competitor.
You think they don't know the competition? There are so many people there. Many of them are paid a lot more. They're driving S-Class, this one, that one driving S-Class, one driving Audi, all paid so much of money. Surely they are smarter than us and they have been in the industry for so long. How come you are telling so many of these things that I totally agree, every one of them, they never think?
I think the fee, the monthly affordable monthly fee never happen.
So why?
Never happen.
So why? I mean, why you think they never change? For example,
They can't afford
when
it.
I wanted to watch a certain football game, I realized that I pay for sports channel, but that particular sports channel they tak masuk. You have to pay extra.
Yes.
So then when I try to go online to do it, they say you Monday to Friday 9 to 5. But it's a 24 hours extra
Yeah,
channel.
betul.
But you have to call Monday to Friday. Saturday, Sunday, sorry lah, kita tutup. It's like zaman purba like that, like those days Telecom or Tenaga Nasional.
Yeah.
So why do you think it's like that? So my question is that to all four of you, why you think Astro that did not respond to this, or do you think that really the data?
I think that they know. I think they is most of the leadership and organization itself who will be decide on this. The idea is that the decision.
So it goes back to the original when we talked yesterday. It's about the vision. If they don't have a shared vision, that means if the recruitment team, the subscription team, the content team, the finance team don't have a shared vision, it's a very fragmented. That means you bought sendiri, I bought sendiri, I bought I do my own stuff. There is no cohesiveness. That is what will happen. And to me, from what I understand from various case studies, not only Astro, many organizations that is unable, I'm not referring to Astro, but I'm referring to a lot of organizations. The reason why they have not demonstrated an ability to act on this largely depends on three things. One, they don't have a shared vision. You heard before the things, not shared vision, okay? The second one is that what you said correctly, the will to come up with execution to implement. The third one is even more dramatic, which is very interesting, is that the level of complexity to do this, we might not know. Maybe they got many issues inside that we maybe don't know. Okay, continue please.
Okay, now we go for the environmental screening. We use the STIP. So for
Why
the
you use it?
easier, fast step compared to STIP.
What legal?
Because legal we
Take out legal
take out
easily.
the
Actually, Astro you have to put legal because Astro is a very regulated industry. If you put wrong content, you can have MCMC or
Very highly
MCMI,
regulated.
MCM, and then your customer doesn't pay, you got legal requirements. So it's very strict. Plus, nobody can open simply a broadcasting channel. You need to get license. So it can work to your advantage, or it can be a detriment to your advantage. So if you want to ask me, steep may not be the most suitable for Astro. I would think that pastel will be more suitable for Astro. But never mind, kita ikut saja.
But partly we work on the politics lah. So it is still the
compliance lah, compliance.
Legal and politics is two separate things. Okay, don't campurkan. Okay, continue.
Alright, for the social, diverse the audience demographic such as age, profession, and also the gender. Technology increase the speed of internet access worldwide that enabling the higher quality for the user experience. Economic competitive price strategy required to compete with other streaming and content provider in the market. Expand global audience without the environmental impact using the satellite broadcasting and the politic compliance with local and international regulation such as MCDM for the programming.
So based on this metric, we will wait. So the highest we identify which is the technologies.
So,
The
what you did is not wrong, but it's not entirely complete. When you do environment scanning, you cannot do one. It has to be several. Okay? Say for example, this is under technology, right? So you said increasing speed international access worldwide. You should put inside things like, hey, in Malaysia, 5G is being promoted. If 5G is being promoted, the capacity for someone to download a movie is even faster. In fact, those days would take about 10 minutes. Now, in less than 2 minutes, you can download a movie. So, the opportunity to go into more mobile content using mobile devices is greater because the expansion of from 4G to 5G. Also, the capacity for 5G and 4G to become cheaper is greater. Also, technology right now is becoming more and more enabling, meaning that if you are Digi, you can access Unify. If you are Unify, yes, you can use yes, and people. So there's a good capacity actually to Astro to work with Maxis or work with other people to become even more compatible. Okay, so for example, P, compliance with local international, okay, that's not P, okay, so that's regulation. So if you're using Steam, this will not come under here, it will come under environment. Okay? Yeah. So under E, what's E? Economy. So competitive pricing strategy required to compete other streaming content service providers in the market. So under E, you should also cover that maybe a Singapore company will start providing services like Netflix around this region and it's cheaper quality. So it's impacted. For example, there's a lot of people who subscribe directly to a service provider for Korean movies. That is impacting Astro. They no longer use Astro to watch Korean movies. They go directly to the app. Or it's likewise Chinese movies. Indian community that used to rely on Astro has moved away from Astro potentially, quite a significant of them. Now they go to 2 or 3 service providers online. You pay Malaysian ringgit, cheaper than you pay Astro, but it's on demand. You go on serial, you got non-stop serial, and you can download, stop, pause, and do whatever you want. Unlike Astro, as you rightfully say, you want to pause, record, put. It's not as seamless compared to like macam Netflix kan? Yeah. With Netflix, I watch in computer, I stop, I go back home, I open my phone, they continue.
Yeah.
It's very seamless, but not in Astro because Astro is device dependent. Netflix is account dependent, depend where you are. So that will come under technology. So what I'm saying is that this has to be a lot more detailed. You cannot just put one line like that. It has to be very, very thorough. But we only did a 2-hour session, so I understand. But you are?
Yeah, you view time constraint wrong.
Correct.
We would have to put more.
We use that. We accept it. Accept it. When I kesedihan, I accept it. But you understand what I'm saying, isn't it? Okay. So STEAM is not to find out masalah only, no. STEAM is to find opportunity, just like you have here. Alright? Okay, continue.
So from the STEAM, we point out the weak signal. First, unaware of the availability of various internet-based programs such as Netflix, Prime Video, Disney, Hotstar, and etc. And then the outdated technology. Astro still relies on the satellite broadcasting compared to the internet.
Mainline Astro signal, big signal is weak signal. Yeah.
Pun
There
intended,
is
pun
another-
intended.
there is another challenge right now. There's a lot of new generation today, the Gen Z
Actually, it's millennials.
the millennials, sorry, the
Millennials,
millennial
sorry.
children. Do you know that they are not as fancifully attracted to TVs?
Yeah.
They are more fanciful, attracted to documentaries, real life, situational documentaries. They're more interested in virtual reality. They're more interested in knowledge-based technology and less in terms of entertainment. Even in entertainment, also they prefer more music rather than watching the same Netflix over and over again, different series. So there is a change. So one of the big signals is that the different demographics of the different generations have an implication in terms of what people are looking for. Another big signal is that you come up with Gagai and all these things, and you focus on Malay. But do you know that there is a research to show that a significant amount of Malay today watch Korean movies?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so you put Malay movie, they watch Malay movie, same story,
Yeah, that's
Korean
how
movie,
people watch.
because it's a huge industry, got so many different things. So you are moving. So there is a potential big signal because if you don't
It's the only time when you're not
Trend changes.
you don't keep innovating on your
Who watches?
content,
I don't know.
your capacity for you to lose out is very, very high.
Yes.
Right? Gone are the days where we watch pyramid.
Hey, we still have.
Right?
We still
We
keep
still
doing
do.
I used to watch pyramid every Friday night those days, black and
Those
white
days
TV,
lah.
Pontianak stories.
Yeah. Love that.
Every Friday night.
So,
Pyramid, Ampol.
I
Film lain.
still remember when we were young, we used to watch that, and then we would wait for them to do the prayer, Yeah, ilaha, ilaha. When they do the prayer, then everything's going to be fine.
Yeah.
So that's the environment we grew in. So we grew up in that environment.
Right.
Everything's sorry.
So from the scenario we picked, the various internet-based program, the strength that has to have, they have a live program in the seasonal live channel, for example the sport program, and then they also have the long-term contract with the subscriber. As a
Do you know that if I'm a long time Astro subscriber, I'm penalized. Why? Because a new Astro subscriber get the latest rebate.
Betul.
But I'm the old one and I contact, hey, now you got sports channel. I said, oh, thought yours is the old one.
The old one, yeah.
But I'm longer with you. Oh, they said, no, if you're new. So what can I cancel and take the new one? No, you get
I think
penalty.
this is AK's strategy because you know why? Even Maxis is also like that.
Yeah, Max
Yeah.
is like,
Max is
like,
letting.
My number has been with me for 28 donkey years already.
Yeah.
But still get the same package.
Yeah, but if you're a new customer, you get better package.
Yeah, betul.
Like for me, last time Maxis, I was unlimited. She used to be Maxis customer,
Yeah.
so she has 000
Yeah.
195. Yeah, the Maxis phone. But anyway, it's different in Singapore. In Singapore, if you are more than 7 or 8 years a customer of Singtel, for example, you get a free iPhone.
Betul.
Free, completely free. Yeah.
Ada tapi like
Huh? Celcom.
Celcom, yes.
No, you have to pay. Like
Like
what's
what?
that?
Just pay ringgit.
Huh?
We have to
Contract.
contract.
No, but you pay monthly, isn't it?
We pay monthly, but we get a free phone.
No,
Huh?
additional
No.
pay for the phone.
Yeah.
You have to pay for the phone.
Pay for half lah.
Kalau faham.
Okay, continue.
Right, so for the weakness is traditionally relies on the satellite and decoder, and also the repetitive show or the pre-scheduled program.
Why is this a scenario? No scenario.
This one is from the weak scenario that we identified.
Okay.
So we come up with the scenario,
So scenario is what?
the various internet-based program.
So what is the scenario?
I mean
Maybe
the
something
introduction of the competitor lah, such as Netflix.
No, he's my friend.
Huh?
He's my friend.
That itself shows that you disagree already.
Yeah.
What do you think, CFO?
I'm looking for. This one is a step number three.
Why I find this
Step
difficult?
Steve.
Why would I find this difficult to be a scenario? So what is the definition of scenario? So explain
What
to me
if-
why is this a scenario?
Yeah, answer the question.
Scenario is something
What
that
I'm
we
getting,
cannot,
getting.
what we cannot predict.
Handle.
Yeah.
What
That
we
impacted
did.
Yeah, yeah.
our business.
So correct. So a scenario would be where if you put various internet-based program, how you build the scenario in your business planning. Give me an example.
So the question, if they
How is your scenario say various internet-based program? How you do it?
I mean, this one is the external factor that will impact
Impact
our
our
sales,
business.
our business.
they say the various.
So this is not scenario. Scenario is like, for example, what if? Remember, I used the word "what if." Your
Yeah.
scenario would be: what if I increase the live program and seasonal live channel? Will my subscription increase? Scenario one. Scenario two: maybe I no longer use decoder. Maybe now I let people watch Astro. You watch whatever you want. End of the day, end of the month, like use Maxis like that. Whatever you see, whatever you use, I give you pay for it. That's second scenario. Third scenario: what if I give more long-term contract with subscriber, but I give further discount. That means it's like you take 3 years, I give you X amount. You take 5 years, I give you cheaper. You take 10 years, I give you cheaper. That is scenario. So scenario is like if you must be able to have what if analysis. Say for example, if I'm say Proton and I want to sell my car, I do what if analysis. Okay, I say what if I sell my Proton XC50. What if I increase my warranty to 5 years? Will the sale increase? What if I reduce my warranty but I make the car cheaper? Will I get more car sales? What if I increase my warranty to 10 years? 10 years I jaga the price of the, take care of the car, but I charge a bit more. Will my car sales increase? So scenario itu, you have to able to ask a simple question to your potential customer to see whether they will support that idea or not. Either your customer, either your supplier, either your business to business support. For example, in Astro, I'll repeat myself again. A scenario would be: what if I increase live program and seasonal live channel and I reduce all the repetitive program? Will my subscription increase? How that? Another scenario. What if I give people only sports channel? You watch what you want, end of the month you pay by credit. What if I allow people that the more you watch, the cheaper I give you back rebate, because why? I can make more money from advertisement. What if I remove the decoder? I provide content only through mobile services and iPad or through the app in the TV, so that it's become cheaper because I don't have to worry about all this decoder business. Will I get more subscription or less subscription? Because ultimately Astro make money by 3 things. 1, subscription. 2,
Like seasonal, like forward.
live program, correct. If I was suddenly got a gagal if I can or like the third one, merchandising. That's the only 3 ways where Astro, I mean there are more smaller ways, but most significant ways, of course they got licensing, they develop their own program content and stuff like that. So another scenario would be, what if I come up with more original content, like Netflix now? If you watch Netflix now, a lot of movies on Netflix is potan Netflix, kan?
Ya betul.
Yeah. So they develop their own program because it's cheaper, and then they know what the customer want to see. Customer want to see more love stories. Customer want to see more suspense stories. Customer want to see. So they got a lot of movies for that. So that's how you build the scenario. I'll give you another example. If I got a training company and I want to increase the number of people for my training company, so my scenario would be: what if I give training, but I give them 1 month consulting free, one-to-one basis? Will be more people or not? What if I give training 2 days, 1 day online, 1 day physical? You see what I'm saying with this?
Yeah.
So this one now, how do you convert this from my idea, from your idea to the way I'm suggesting? How would you do this? Masih ada peluang. Masa tambahan akan diberikan. You faham tak? Okay. How you tukarkan diri ini?
For the scenario, what if the internet-based program increase?
What the scenario will be extend based on the prof explain first. What if the live program and seasonal live channel we
Increase and use the education show.
increase we can increase the seasonal live channel, but then the subscriber also will increase.
Rancangan tergedala sebentar.
So I just understand further, Prof. If this is the scenario in what if the strength and weakness will be the consequent impact.
Huh?
The strength and weakness will be the consequence of the what if. Yes.
So
The scenario is.
you already got the idea. It's just the scenario. You cannot say various internet-based program. Itu kesalahan satu. Kesalahan satu. Your scenario will be is that how do we now change your program content to grow subscription or to grow revenue? Scenario 1, increase live program and seasonal live challenge. Scenario 2, long-term contract with subscriber with different addition. Scenario 3, remove the satellite and decoder so that the onboarding customer becomes easier. Scenario 4, remove repeated show, pre-schedule program so that people think that I tak bayar the same amount to watch the same program over and over again, the same thing. Like my mother will complain, what is this? Every time the same movie, they show every 2 days the same movie, the same movie. So I remove the repetition, so people think of now got more content. So that is how you develop the scenario. Faham? Okay. So the scenario is not various internet-based program. The scenario always will tie back to your overall business plan of your vision and mission. So itu yesterday when we first started, what's the first thing we started with? Vision kan? Vision and mission, right? You always will tie back to that. What is that you really want to do? Faham? Okay. Next slide. It's okay. Don't worry if you didn't get it right. Don't worry if you didn't get it right. The idea why we do case studies because then you really learn. If not, you go back home understood, but you will not be able to reflect on it. Okay?
But Prof, can I
Yeah.
conclude the scenario is
Okay.
for like the what we can do, meaning our control, the internet, not to the external factor.
No, normally scenario will be external.
External.
Yeah.
What if?
Okay, external and internal. Internal and external. Both.
Okay, let me continue from the previous slide. So define the importance of scenario. The importance of the scenario above this reflect back on the first slide. Expand the network by integrate with internet base instead solely rely on satellite transmission. So we remove the satellite base decoder and everything. So we totally depend on the internet. Then introduce a flexible price package which more competitive than competitor. So the price package based on the previous two slides, we say the package will be depend on customer preference. So in this introduction, we can reduce the price So the price will be more cheaper than other competitor in markets. So invest in exclusive and trendy content. Invest in exclusive and trendy content. This thing we make our growth our business lah. We invest in exclusive and the trending content. Let's say like Prof said, the Malay is more to Korean movie, so we invest on that. So the key driver, we identify 3 points here. First, technology advancement from satellite to internet. So we migration from the traditional way of satellite-based TV program. We use the internet, so easy to accessible. Multi-platform accessibility, like I said, TV, smartphone, or other device we can access anywhere. Technology collaboration, we collaborate with TV manufacturers that built-in software. Let's say the smart TV right now, they have a built-in software like YouTube and everything, Prime Movie, Netflix, and so on. So we collaborate with the TV manufacturer to have Astro software built in on the smart TV.
Continue. Okay. So, pause for a while. So your key driver here, you have technology advancement, tool. You have multiple
Accessibility.
platform. Pendapat saya betul. Then you have technology, tech, revolution. Okay. I agree. Tetapi all this comes under technology. What is missing under key driver is very critical is
Consumer.
if consumers suddenly got more people that are retiring and they want to see more program content, they can have an impact. You get more younger people, you have impact. More people today want to see sports activity, you have impact. The ability for you to provide multi-access of different technology is also depends in terms of computer preference. Nowadays, there's a lot. I was talking that day to a TV manufacturer. I said, well, a lot of people buying TV. He said, no, TV sales is down. He said, why? Most people rather watch on iPad or computer because it's easier to watch than compared to TV. Because it's faster and you can change the platform, you can change different apps compared to what it's doing. So, consumer will be a significant
Key driver.
driver. Another driver would be economy. If I have, if my income turun or kesusahan increase, if I have Netflix, I have Spotify, I have Astro, most people, they think which one they'll cut?
Astro.
Huh?
It's Spotify, no, Astro.
Huh?
Astro.
You? You?
Part tiga ada for different reasons.
You?
If I never subscribe.
Definitely Astro. I don't use it.
Most likely,
Spotify a
this
lot.
one.
Yeah, most likely.
Most likely. Because some of this program can find here, this one you can find in CNN directly, go to website, or you can go to YouTube or something like that you can find. This program in here you cannot find here. So, economy, what we call DI, very important to a company like Astro, because it's called disposable income. What is a person's net disposable income? So in a bank, insurance company always look at net disposable income. That means if a person's salary, pay certain expenses, pay certain loan, this net disposable income or disposable income is very, very important. Okay, so don't forget this. Okay, disposable income.
Disposable.
Disposable income. Huh?
Disposable.
Correct. Disposable. That's why you hear.
DLE.
That's what you hear.
Disposable income. Agreed? 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 Okay. So in other words, Astro is very, even if you agree, there's 3 or 4 of us disagree on who potentially might get cut.
So Astro has to be very careful in terms of how they position the asset. So they have to be positioned themselves up here. Which is why now they put inside Netflix, they put inside Disney. But it's too late. If you go and watch Disney or Netflix inside Astro, it's slow. And it's not it's not very seamless. Alright? Okay, continue.
Okay, Liman, the challenge on those scenarios where we identify technology migration, which is a financial limitation, really more on cost. Then another thing, the existing infrastructure, how we manage the existing infrastructure based on the satellite.
Another challenge for Astro is regulatory challenge.
Like say,
Because they are licensed only for satellite and terrestrial movies. So there's many things that Astro want to do, they cannot do because they tak dapat license baru.
anything will be licensed.
Which is why Unify, the TV, even there's not many people watch Unify TV, they are more profitable because there's a bit more seamless.
Yeah. So using internet.
Because Unify TV is supplementary to Unify service. Astro is the main content. Okay?
Okay, we coming to the end. So we having a final conclusion. By migration to the internet-based TV program, Astro can enhance its competitiveness, retain its existing customer base, and attract new subscribers.
I think that's fair. I think that's a good conclusion. I think that's a good conclusion. Well done.
Okay.
Pasukan purple.
Yeay. Mengerang bu.
Good job, guys. Oh, sorry, chair.
Siapa one first lah? The first lah.
The first block.
Dah, okay lah.
May I use your chair?
Yes.
Okay. Be nicer to us.
Yes.
No, you have to move it to the other side. Can you show him? Show her how to do it.
Boleh, tak ada. Saya tak ada. Memang hari tu tak ada.
Ustaz? Dia fikir.
Experience. Hi everybody.
Hello.
Hi. Now today we're gonna look at we change it lah kan, make it funky, looking at my day. So by the vocal teams, Raya and I'm Soraya. This is my partner. Nurliza. Okay. Okay, we've done. We follow exactly as structured. So less frills, getting straight to the point. So these are the things that we have identified as being the strength, weakness, threat, opportunity. I think for my team and everybody would agree that pricing is competitive, brand presence and brand development is quite good. Targeted consumer, because we spoke about this just now. I think they really target the 80%, the B40 and M40. Yeah. So what range of products and brands? They have everything, almost
From the smallest
to the biggest, and a lot of variety, but at a cheaper price, not Jaya Grocer level. And then customer loyalty, they have two types. They have online and offline. The card, what's it called? I can't remember, the smiling card. So I think I personally think that they have good management leadership, and they also practice leading by example. And then integrated own building for better actually for better. What happened to the word? For better what
Shopping experience.
Yeah.
So they have
Don't need
other vendor.
Don't need I will betul kasi. Okay, then the weakness is it's a family business, and sometimes quality would be a little bit. I wouldn't say that, but quality is not as per Jaya Grocer and it's too Islamic. That's how we feel.
The Islamic reflect.
Too much.
It's a weakness, is it?
It is.
I thought it's a strength.
No.
Oh.
We have what we will what to suggest to my date.
Okay.
So and then customer service it's not good, and we realize that because you know why sometimes they just take, because when they do recruitment they take masses, quantity over quality, I would say lah, especially for the rank and file. Okay, correct? Question me?
Sorry, Prof. The Islamic mean.
Tak ada, tak ada. Tak apa. Then we will talk about it. Then
Bos tak bagi explain.
Okay.
No. Because then then tak best lah nak benci tu kan. Okay, why not think of other convenience stores, wholesalers, yeah. Try, I think religious and race. Again, we'll go back to the Islamic bit and we'll talk about that later. Changes of well-known policies lah, especially when it comes to convenience stores and wholesalers and all that. Cartel and monopoly. This is something that we feel it's, whether we want to admit it or not, it's happening.
Yes,
For wholesalers.
I agree.
Yeah. Then opportunities, we say good thing that they are capitalizing on CSR, philanthropic work, to show that they care, to do so somehow or other it will entice.
Giving
Yeah,
back
it
to
will
the community.
entice the target market that they are looking for. Yes. And then digital presence, IT, technology, e-commerce. Again, they have they realize that this is they must realize that e-commerce is the way to go. To be honest, we just saw that they just started their online shopping in June. Just recent. Global expansion and improve warehouse management system, and I think they have partake in diversification exercise. They are going hotels, education. So they're going that way. Not as rapid as they want to, but they are doing slowly going there. Next. Okay, this is the SWOT. Okay, opportunity, build commerce platforms and collaborative efforts, enhance the builder reputation to reach out to the target audience through their community work. We feel this. Yes. And improvement in the quality of their produce and products by selection of vendors that provides quality, affordable products. Doesn't mean it's cheap, it has to be lower quality. I strongly believe that. So it should be, they should start focusing on their product offerings. Yeah? And then product segmentation to create an Islamic standalone. We feel that, okay, this is my experience or our experience going to Medina. You come, you see sejadah, songkok, everything, or where is, if you wanna target the masses, apa M40, B40 tak ada other races ke? Yeah, and I feel that this Islamic way of it shies away all the spending power of other races. Shouldn't be that if you are a convenience store or a wholesaler, you should segmentize your business that way. Okay, you can have that, but why don't you have? This is what I saw in Thailand. What they did, they have in Tesco, they have a place where they sell all these, Buddhist
Prayer things.
kan? So then, as they shifted out of it, they opened up a shop in Lotus, but another shop. Macam non-halal this thing lah. Maknanya you cater to all that market, but you need to make sure that you don't, like, in your face. Now we feel that
You find that difficult even as a Muslim yourself?
Yes.
Why?
Because I feel that I am not enticing my other races. We're Malaysia.
But as a consumer?
As a consumer, I feel that
Okay, to us okay.
Okay.
As a Muslim, I'm okay with it, but we want migrant to more open.
to grow further, like you want to grow further, you shouldn't segmentize it like that. You can have
To
it,
be more universal.
you can have it, but have it a separate.
I like the idea about having a separate division, because then you can make it even more Islamic than what it is right
Yes.
now.
correct.
Correct, isn't it?
More focus.
Yeah. So when you focus, so for example, when you come into Maidin, you wouldn't feel offended. Okay, probably for because Lisa mentioned this that it's very Islamic. I didn't realize that much, but then when I thought about it, yeah lah, sejarah they have like sejarah from small to big. But what about what about people of races?
Other religions,
Yeah.
why don't they sell what the Buddhist
Or whatever. And also that okay you can sell, but for example, okay the Islamic concept, we're okay with that. But it's just that if you want to go a step further, you want to go international, they want to expand, they want to diversify, you shouldn't segmentize your business so small, especially when you are a wholesaler. You're selling fresh produce, you're not selling sejadah, you're selling things that the masses pakai. Ayam, chicken.
Interesting. It's very interesting. The rationale behind it is that you are saying that many Muslim go is that they are not offended because they like all those things there.
Yeah.
I think Chinese Indians will come and say, okay lah, most of them, I don't think will be offended with
Yeah,
all the
tak
things
lah,
there.
tak lah.
But what you're saying is that, but you're not making money from selling that. How many people buy the same songkok or buy the thing? You buy chicken every day
Yeah,
or
that's right.
every two times a
Exactly,
week, but you're not going to buy songkok every day, isn't it? Or every week.
Or sejadah, you won't buy it every
So
day.
in other words, focus on things that has higher turnover,
Yes.
higher volume, and the ones that have lower volume, if you have a need, you should reflect it accordingly.
Yeah.
Now that rationale, I think, is what very strongly to consider. I think that makes a lot of strategic sense.
Because I think that to further say, expand this, the chairman comes out and say that okay they're going to the masses, but their product doesn't say that. I mean, he's very big on TikTok, he's trying to entice people of all races and all that. But you should start thinking about this part. Okay, then we talk about.
Sorry, my personal feeling when I enter
Maybe.
my deal, I think they occupied maybe about 5% from the space
10.
just to
20.
sell all the Muslimah things. Yeah. So I assume maybe Prof or Chinese people when they enter, what Madin saying? It's supposed to be like Madin is supposed to be like
Hypermarket.
giant, lotus, It's okay. Maybe just a small, I don't know, or maybe just like
No, that
To
because they have
to
a-
be very honest, I've been to the Maidin besar one in Johor. There's one very big
Yeah,
one. And it used to be a lot, but it never disturbed me because if there's a lot of people want to buy that, I'm fine with it, It never disturbed. But your logic to say that not every time people buy that, you only buy that maybe once a month or dahilang or
Every
something
time
like that,
nak pergi umrah,
and you buy
haji,
or
then
you go
boleh.
then you buy, and therefore put more volume selling in front.
Yeah.
That argument makes sense.
Yeah. Occupying space, right?
Correct.
What Liza says that because then, for example, better lah you go to pinggan mangkuk or
Correct.
Baju,
That's
baju.
right.
Baju.
Oh, baju.
Ah.
That makes sense. To me, that
So
makes
okay,
sense.
then they use the ways that they have in terms of integrated shopping experience, owning a neighborhood mall. That's what the concepts are now like that. In Johor, most of Maidin except for the one in, but that is a neighborhood area near Newman. That's one. But because last time I used to do a lot of CSR work with Maidin because they supply things for us. But they said that actually when they came, their target audience, their target market wasn't people from Iskandar Putri. It was from Gelang Patah.
Yeah.
So yes, that's
Correct,
correct.
correct.
But only that they are situated in very near to Listing.
Where is that in Iskandar Putri?
If you there's a roundabout, right?
Yeah.
On the right, you go to IDC, and then you see a row of shop houses, like a commercial center. There, quite huge, but then be involved. We feel that they need to jump the bandwagon,
Yes.
be involved and join the cartel.
Just
Yeah.
be friend.
Be friend.
You cannot lawan, but you have to be friend. Blue.
I think there is view among corporate people that he tend to be sometimes a bit too vocal in some of his comments that doesn't go too well with some of their business sectors.
Yeah.
I think.
That's what we read to. Yeah. So I think that MyDay must be seen in the ecosystem. I'm not saying out. In the ecosystem that they are supporting. So then the price wise competitiveness, they can join the bandwagon because you know lah, all this ayam ikan all that it's controlled by a certain monopoly and
Correct. Like Leong Hub and all.
Yeah.
You cannot lawan them.
Okay, then they shifted their marketing strategy from mainstream media. Last time they were big on TV and print. I did a sort of like a year-end project on how MyDay was trying to go to the masses because their target audience is B40 and M40. So makcik-makcik tua kan, makcik-makcik kampung kan baca surat khabar. People like us don't. But then we realise that makcik-makcik lagi terror pakai Facebook and all that. That was the realisation actually. So then when they did this, they embarked in promoting the face of MyDay. Macam for example we can never for our company we can never show that face of our boss. So it's always like it's always us, the HODs and the CEO to be in front. But this, I think they went to one step ahead from the other chains like Giant or the chairman doesn't go down and go on TikTok and joget or go at the counter and do that kan. So yeah, they did that. So that to me that's quite niche.
Is it personal engagement?
Yeah,
Something like
correct. So and they engage influencers to push and promote the brand. They engage with influencers that are trending, number one, and also people who would
the masses relate
masses
to.
would relate to. Yeah. Thank you. Okay. I think they up their game in stakeholder management, making sure that they will
Like
get more
Vinishima.
targeted and ready with any eventualities as we feel. Okay, next. Okay, skip. We all a bit this one now. We went to do both. So we didn't read the memo lah. But you guys chose right. We didn't lah.
we still need this is why I'm talking now.
Yeah, betul. Tapi both pun boleh sebenarnya. So think socially is marketing survey. They should continue to engage their customers. Because once you lose that, then you don't. Because now their strategy is right. Because they're using TikTok and all that to reach out to people like beras, they are cheaper.
From their comments.
You know that people like it.
From here, we can actually identify their needs, their satisfaction, what their expectations.
It's a very powerful, valuable input to. It's almost interviewing your customers.
Yeah, yes.
But now we make it a little bit easier lah. QR code ke, or you want
please comment.
Please comment. You want to get a bag, a tote bag. People like me, sucker for tote bags. I will do that. And then I'll do it. So I am that type. I have.
How many thousand tote bags you have?
I have thousands in the thousands. Can I just because you got
my wife, she got 5,000. Maybe.
Okay. Then loyalty programs. MyDay has a very good loyalty program comparatively to, if you ask me, for big or Jaggerson. I told you, I'm sucker for all this, okay? So sometimes I collect points to get back. Sometimes my husband said, what kind of bag? I buy 3 Barillas to just get a bag, kind of thing. I'm that. I'm sorry. So I'm that kind of...
Mak syndrome.
For example, I wanted to buy Barilla, you have to buy 30 ringgit, you'll get a lousy tote bag, lousy. But then I do it for the fun of it. I do that, I'm sorry. But I think not just me, I think a lot of people do that. And then family-oriented programs and initiative. I think they done this menu rama when people started doing menu rama. They did it. I thought that was clever. And then they go back to school. For example, when I was in my previous company, I never used any other companies but MyDay because their price is always low compared to Giant or.
And they always give special pricing as well.
Yeah. And then once you're loyal, so I think 6 years I was 10 years as the head of comms in that GLC, use MyDay all the way. So everybody started following suit. So then technical, I think capitalizing on technology for customer feedback. Again, I told you, scan, answer few questions, get a tote bag. Okay, so investing in e-commerce for better digital presence, and we feel that they need to. I think Fiza also felt that self-check. I find this very clever. I think NSK is also doing it. That you put everything in your bag. Jai Grocer does it, but I think MyDay should start doing it. Because Tesco doing that, everybody's doing it. and collaboration with, because you know, okay, this one I have to share my experience lah. My day when they bayang kan, macam muka dia macam kan, so don't need to do at their face lah. So let's go the self check-up counter lah. Then economy we talk about.
You're actually right. Some of them are so muka-murah you don't feel like buying.
Kan lah, kan.
They're tired lah, they're tired.
Dia tak kena betul.
Very bored, they're tired.
Collaboration with financial institutions for e-commerce shopping, and then again e-wallet and discounts, because they should tie with like Jai Grocer has done very well with Grab. You buy from Grab, what Jai Grocer from Grab, you get the exact same price, there's no hike. And then they'll give free delivery and all that lah. I think, and then Jai Grocer uses Grab's what do you call that, membership.
Loyalty.
Loyalty program, and you get discounts. Okay. Then one thing good about them, I think you should give credit where it's due. They do this buy Malaysian made products. They harp on that.
Support the IKS.
Yeah, and they always say that you buy Malaysian products better lah, which is good. Okay. Then ecological, we say that sustainable after using they use solar panels for all their
Outlets. 14 outlets.
So zero plastic bag program, yeah, everybody does this. So tote bag. So okay, then politics, I think they need to probably, like you said just now, that probably he's very vocal. So sometimes he needs to amplify lah their stakeholder management or reputation lah. And I think they need to stay politically neutral.
Don't join, don't
Don't go
Yeah,
out.
but sometimes he does. But I
Yeah.
agree. I don't think he should.
Yeah,
I
sure.
think you can be neutral without taking
Yeah.
sides, but same time putting your points across.
Yeah, you can, and then
Yes.
especially as entrepreneur, you can do that. You can really do that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So okay, thanks. Okay, after this you.
I think I can skip. I think the last list here. So
Okay.
I would like to go to the next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, can.
You want to do this now, Lisa?
Okay, now go.
Yeah, Lisa.
Okay.
Good job. Good presentation.
Thank you.
So next, the weak signals we find out from my team. The competency of workforce.
So how do you find the weak signal for competency of workforce?
Let's say we move to technology just now, so we must keep on providing training.
But how? No, my question is that how you cari the weak signal for competency of workforce? How you find it?
Signal.
Okay, see the example when you do look at the workforce example. You know, they like again just now I said that they do mass hiring and all that kan. Sometimes quantity over quality because they need mass kan.
Yeah.
So then some of them probably not good enough. So I think they need to always retrain.
No, I agree that.
Yeah.
So how do you find the weak signal? So the weak signal for competency of workforce is very simple. Number one, customer complaint. Is it increasing or decreasing? Kalau customer
Yeah.
complaint increasing, that means your competency of workforce not very good. They don't want to deal with
Yeah,
customer.
true.
Number two, damaged product. Every time got thing pecah lah, this one question. That means the staff don't know how to manage the product. Can means competency level.
Okay.
Then you see every time chicken spoil, vegetables spoil. Why? Because they don't put enough ice. They go and put vegetables on top another vegetable. They go and compress too much. They spoil. So that you must, when you put in weak signal, you must make sure you know how to source the data. Remember yesterday we had data first.
Yeah.
Then comes the weak signal,
Yeah.
then comes the analysis, the impact. So weak signals, you must always find out what is the source of data.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Alright.
Thank you.
So big investment in terms of technology advancement. So what's the weak signal there?
Big investment.
How is that weak signal?
Money.
I know. How do you find the weak signal? How do you find the weak signal?
We need.
The evolution of.
So, a weak signal for weaker currency you can, because you can say exchange rate. Poor supply chain, monopolization, cartel, weak signal can be every time ayam talam. Chicken, eggs, you get low grade, you don't get the high grade. Item as high grade, dah rosak.
There is the weak signal because that means poor supply chain. That means your purchasing department never come change with the supplier. Bad turnaround. That means I got my goods product damaged. I send back the supplier said, oh, I cannot take back because you never meet requirement. So that is the big signal. For big investment, very hard to find big signal for big investment. So big investment is not a big signal. Big investment is potentially a threat or weakness, or depends whether it's opportunity or strength. But it can't be a big signal. All the others can. Mushrooming of other wholesalers, convenience store can big signal. How? You do data plot to see what is the ratio of minding to other supermarket. If the ratio is increasing, meaning that there are more supermarket, there is a weak signal. Another weak signal, the number of outlet for say Speed 99 opening. The more they open, definitely Minding sales to be impacted. Right?
Okay.
So weak signal, the most important weak signal is source of data. Faham tak?
Jam tu ni.
Source of data.
Because my university I can write.
Right lah.
So source of data is very important to weak signals. Competency of workforce banyak weak signal. A high turnover rate, late for work, customer unhappy, damaged product. You know, sometimes I see not only Minding, I see many people. You know, when you see in car park, the trolley. I see the worker, he push the trolley across, kick the leg, and then he push, jatuh lah, this that. So if high repair is also source of competency of workforce. All right. So except for number 2, I can't find quite easily now what would be a weak signal for big investment in terms of technology adjustment. But weak signal in terms of poor technology investment, boleh. How? Long queue. That means your EPOS, your electronic payment scheme, very slow. Scan, 2 minute, price come out. Okay, scan, 2 minute, price come out. Or every time system error, the pricing is not picked up, or your inventory management system is poor. Then I can. So if you see technology advancement, big signal, potentially can. Every time barang hilang, that means the system doesn't have the ways of controlling. Data manipulation is hard, no security, right? Got it? Got it? You guys got it? Okay, continue. You need to wrap up too because I conscious of the time. Some of you want to leave early also.
Okay, the next step is defining the importance of scenario. And then the first one is government policy. We need to understand, we need to anticipate all the government policies. And then next, the technology evolution.
I caution you. I agree if you say that we want to what is the word you said? Anticipate government policy. But you use we must anticipate all government policy. Susah. Even the Prime Minister cannot anticipate all government policy, kan? Yeah. So you must be careful with choice of words, right? In strategy, you cannot be absolute. You cannot say that I will cover all data. It's very, very difficult. Okay? And then the choice of words must be careful because then people can haunt you for it. Right? Okay, continue. But I like this slide. I like this slide very much. It's a good slide. Continue, please.
Next slide,
Yeah.
Key drivers. Okay, we have 6 key drivers. The first one is the inflation rate. Of course, if the rate increasing, so
Okay, it's all good. Except it's politically very dangerous. We say join the cartel because cartel is actually illegal in Malaysia. You can get into a lot of trouble. Boss masuk cartel, you must have to say boss masuk jail. Yeah. So what you can do is make more collaborative, strategic collaboration or partnership. Then Nadarajah join cartel, you know. So, the poor man, he's a good man, he's a nice man.
I know, no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean,
Okay.
right?
So I like inflation rate is an identifier driver. Very important for a shop that is M40 to B40. Accessory store, okay, it's very important because tiba-tiba if there's a new highway, you have to pay toll to go to Maidin. People won't go, alright, because it's expensive. That's why Maidin car park all is free, right?
Yeah.
Most of it. Exclusive supply chain agreement is very important because maybe you get chicken, maybe not the best chicken, but it's affordable. Okay, that is good. In your
Expansion.
video recording ni salah tersilap. Okay. Expansion of apa itu expansion of competitors? I know what you say. Expansion of immediate competition like Speed 99 and stuff like that. Okay, so I understand. Expansion competition can also be online. Because remember during COVID they have this one called Jaya Grocer, is it? No. What do you call it?
I know, I forgot the name of the.
No.
It's
Something
another
Grocer.
name.
Huh?
Yeah, it's another name.
Happy Grocer.
Happy.
Happy
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 Grocer.
Grocer.
KL was big at that one, yeah.
That was
Happy
quite
Grocer.
a-
So it's not only expansion of competition, it's expansion of competitors, it's expansion of platform. There's a lot of things that happen, okay? And then you say about B40s and market segment. You need to be a bit more specific, but can't say this. You can say
Yeah, okay.
strategic partnership.
I said
Strategic partnership lah, understood. Strategic partnership
Yeah.
covered. Okay, continue.
Next, step number 5, element that would challenge and explore extreme possibilities. The first one, exclusivity.
Yeah.
So, dia punya tu financial. So we have the
Who will be the stakeholder engagement for Maidin?
Who,
Who?
if I were to do a stakeholder grid,
Yeah.
I think for stakeholder grid, number 1 is the government itself,
Okay.
the current governing government.
Okay.
Number 2 is the target consumers,
customer.
Okay.
suppliers,
Okay.
and
Okay.
then suppliers, customer, vendor. Okay, now they have the integrated shopping
Yes.
complex, right?
Yes.
So they are tenants,
Yes.
and then
Consumer association.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think it's very important
Yeah.
also for them to form because
Yeah.
then they can be the advocate because they can say that okay, I take care of a customer. Somebody
Yeah.
buys something,
Yeah.
I'm not happy with the product.
Yes.
Within 3 days, you throw receipt, I take back.
Yes.
Because poor people, if the product is spoiled, why you want to kenakan them? You know, so you bring back the product. I
Yeah.
will take care of it. You know, DIY can do, so why can't Maidin do? So that will be the stakeholder
Yeah.
engagement. Okay.
Inflation.
Inflation rate, the pricing, the effect.
Of course, the fact
The
that-
challenges for export extreme inflation, the pricing, the effect profit. What is the effect profit? I like this, the effect profit. I've never seen that reduced that way. The effect profit.
Okay.
Sounds like a
due
new movie
to
title.
okay, due to the inflation,
Uh-huh.
okay, people will save their money
Okay.
instead of spend their money.
Okay.
So what happened to Maidin when
Yeah.
less people spending money?
Okay.
So it will affect their profit.
Okay.
And then what happened to the goods, to their products?
So-
it will perish.
So that inflation.
Prof, can I say
Yeah.
supply over demand?
Yeah, can. But
Inflation
inflation impacts pricing. Inflation impacts disposable income. Inflation impacts profitability.
Yeah.
Okay. Inflation also impacts collection. If they give away credit and so on and so forth. So the element that would challenge explore extreme possibilities. I don't think inflation is extreme possibility because inflation is always there. Extreme possibility for Maidin will be things like tiba-tiba there's another COVID. Another extreme possibility is that something happens to the shareholder. Okay. Another possibility would be is that all the chicken sellers decided not to sell chicken to Maidin because they said that, oh, you went and said something statement saying that, you know, we are the tila, this, that, you go and say that we are trying to profit or something like that. We boycott you for satu bulan. Okay? That would be extreme possibility. Inflation rate is always there. So it's not an extreme possibility. Found that? Okay? The impact of inflation is everybody, but it's not specific to Maidin. So extreme possibility is always something that is unique or most likely can impact this particular industry or this particular company. That would be an extreme implication. What would be another implication for Maidin? Extreme possibility.
Competitors.
Versus competitors, I would say probably example
You can actually, extreme possibility, you can find out that suddenly they found out that Maidin's investment actually got from BlackRock.
from Israel.
Ah. Habis. Somehow he said that, my God, you actually speak on behalf of Muslim and then you go and do something like that. He said, tak, but it's too late. Nobody will listen to you already. Like that is extreme possibility. You see what I'm saying? You know? Then suddenly they found out that the chicken, which they buy the chicken, the farm, comes from the same farm where they sell non-halal, like the movie just now, the movie Barbie. Okay, I swear I heard Barbie, I panic.
Why you panic? You thought Barbie lah.
I thought Barbie. I heard. I go, apa ni? Okay, anyway, if something like that happen, people will be upset with him because why? He's very vocal.
Yeah.
I say, oh no, we must be like that. And then tiba-tiba we trust you, and then you macam like somebody that you trust, and then dia macam nak tikam dari belakang like that, you know?
Yeah.
So that will be extreme pricing, not likely, but that's possible.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
that will be extreme possibility. Okay, or husband wife fight and the wife make a case. Okay, but that's very extreme. Other possible extreme possibilities could be suddenly high inflation rate. Something happens. Okay, that is very adverse to some particular product. But generally, inflation rate is not an extreme possibility because it's always there. It's going to impact everybody. If it impacts Maidin, it will also impact Jagrosa, impact Lotus, and stuff like that. This is good. Okay, any more slides?
Yes.
That's one.
That's it.
Step 6. Okay, this one conclusion. The first one, create hassle-free shopping
Okay.
by creating smaller express outlet.
Actually, I don't know why people don't do that, you know. Why you want to go so far, then jalan-jalan? You know why?
I don't like-
Because you end up buying other things.
You
They
don't
want
like
you to
that.
buy other things.
I
They
like-
want you. Lucky I'm not like that.
Yeah.
You ask my wife, I'm not like that. I seldom buy only what I need.
You seldom buy one.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the truth, lah. That's the truth. But I really think that you park the car, you go inside,
Yeah.
you get a few
I-
things. You know? If you go to Canada, you go to Australia, the supermarkets are mid-size.
That's why I like
I
speed.
really-
That's why I like 99 speed.
5 minutes, 10 minutes, you finish. Giant by time,
Pro myself.
Ah.
If possible, I want to park in front of the
Yes.
the door.
Yes.
You know?
99 speed.
Yeah.
Mat.
So you go to Canada, you go to Japan. If you go to Canada, you go to Japan, you go to US, many countries, overseas countries, their supermarkets tend to be very specific. Location-wise, very neighborhood. Yeah. Ours is so big, and then end up going to brands out there lah, DIY lah, especially my wife, you know, she'll go out there and then she'll buy.
Yes, I go to DIY.
But DIY there's you end up buying all sorts of rubbish.
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, cheap.
You don't?
Cheap. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
Sure, he doesn't.
Susah nak percaya, Prof.
Susah
nak
the-
percaya.
Battery com.
Okay. Tech support.
That's one.
Nampak tak? Komputer apa yang dalam laptop tu?
Very simple lah.
Whose computer is that?
What time we gonna leave?
Mine.
2 minutes. You can call the guy and come and give the certificate.
Okay.
Okay, go.
Okay, next point is relook strategies to evaluate the current migrant outlets.
Okay, very good.
And then next, lower inflation by being the growth engine for target market.
Okay, so you cannot lower inflation. Though inflation is a process of economy. You cannot lower the inflation,
No.
but you can lower the impact of inflation. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Agree. You can lower the impact of inflation, but you cannot change inflation.
This is now, not
Ah.
Okay, yeah. Lower. And then the last one, continuous improvement
Okay.
in marketing strategies and product.
Offerings to sale.
Okay.
Yeah. We can conclude that one. It's a continuous.
Shouldn't stop now, lah.
Yeah.
No, I'm okay. All right, that's good.
Improvement.
Is that your last slide?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this slide. I'm alright. Good job. Well done. I think it was a decent job. What I would like you to do now is to take down some notes that I want to share with you all, okay? To both of you all, both the teams, Pungu dan saya. Segala, are you with us?
Okay, you better give them a proper.
No, no, I
Eh, dah semua.
Kita habis dah. So, I want to review the takeaways from the workshop. Takeaway from the workshop, number one, the whole idea here is not to solve Maidine's problem or to solve Esther's problem, but is to solve your problem, which is to understand the importance of visioning. Understand from vision, you must understand what is the value. From the value, you must understand what is your business commercial delivery point. Then you must learn how to do identify what is the business goal and target. From the business goal and target, then you must know, okay, how then I want to achieve my business aspiration by coming up with, you do analysis. How you do analysis? You do a SWOT analysis. From SWOT analysis, then you do a TOE analysis. After you do TOE analysis, you stop and then you do a pastel or you steep. Because why? You want to know what the environment is saying. From the environment, say, aha, now I realize that maybe chicken prices can go up. Maybe inflation can go higher. Maybe a government might close down some of the product they cannot bring in. Maybe a lot of Malaysians stop using petrol car and go to EV. Then you develop scenario, different scenario, right? Then you develop from scenario, then you do an impact analysis. After you do an impact analysis, then you do a prioritization of the impact analysis, and then you come up with strategy and implementation to explain, to specify how to overcome these challenges. That is very important. What is also important is that you must always create action plan in terms of how you want to move forward to solve this problem, all right?
You will email us all this or?
Yes. Always discover what is the strategic foresight, why you are doing this. Why we are doing this? Okay, we are doing this because we want to grow revenue. We are doing this because we want to expand our business volume. We are doing this, yes. We're going to finish, 2 minutes. You can come inside.
Okay.
Okay. We are doing this because we always define back what is your mengapa, why we are doing this, the aspiration why we are doing this, the objective, the goal why we are doing this. Okay, then very quickly then you look at the key, you understand the key concepts, you understand how to anticipate. Remember we did this, we anticipated, hey, this could happen, that could happen, oh, this could happen, Astro, this could happen. You must be very creative. That's why we did a session on innovation, right? You must identify different scenarios. We learned today how to, what is scenario and what is not scenario. Correct? Agreed? Okay? That is very important. And then we develop metrics to impact, and then you develop the strategies, which all of you did quite well, right? So, recap. Anticipate change. Just don't react. Be proactive and thinking. Diverse perspective for innovation is very, very important. You must be willing to be very, very open in terms of how you do. Kan kita tadi buat, Astro, we can do this, we can do that. And then you must evaluate it. Okay, don't be constrained by it, okay? This is very, very important. Don't rely on a single predicted outcome. Sometimes in certain organizations, the CFO will take control. No, this is what we want to do. Or the chief risk officer. Don't allow them to hijack. Cover all angles. Make sure you cover all angles. It's very, very important, all right? And finally, always make sure you look at long-term sustainability. It's not one-off time, okay? You don't do this one time. You do at least this quarterly. It's very important, all right?
Okay.
Discover what strategic foresight is. Recognize some key concepts. Remember, we wrote here yesterday. Some of you said, we want to learn how to think strategically, which we did. Some of you said, we want to learn how to reshape business model, which we discussed. We want to learn how to diversify, expand new alternate pathways, which we did. And some of you said you want to improve and change its operation. And then finally, we want to look in terms of how we can make management more focused. And that's what we did in the last 2 days, which we ended in the case study. Any feedback from your case studies? Any questions?
No, do you understand that?
Questions?
No.
Sure?
But
Sure.
can we have the slide? First few slides don't have.
Half of it is not there. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you. I think both four of you deserve to get the slides, so I'll send it to you. Mother, chunk half of it and then send it to them. Yeah. Okay.
We graduate.
You get it?
Okay.
PhD.
Okay. So please remember, okay, this does not make you an expert, but after about few times of trying, making a lot of mistakes and learning how to do it right, then you become an expert. Doing this over 2 days does not make you an expert. You have to apply, and my email is there, chop somewhere inside the document there. The phone number is there in the group there. Reach out to me, okay? No need to reach out to MIN, come to me directly. No, I'm just kidding. Put in the group down there. Any questions in relating to this program, into strategic planning, I will help you guys,
Sure.
right? So with those words, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for
Ganesh is so